let's go ahead and switch back over. Boop. Okay. And Driftvale City music is so good. Alright, one last look in the market before, if Pokemon has an expert belt, yeah. Okay, I guess he doesn't have anything else to sell. Well, now that Bruce is evolved, I don't have to worry about
now
these
you can
anymore.
actually use those. If you want to, I don't know why you do.
Cheaper alternative.
I forget what you spent so much of your money on.
Super potions.
Why are you buying energy roots? You have super potions and moo milks.
Yeah, energy roots have 200 HP.
Hyper potions do the exact same, and you have hyper potions to sell now.
Energy roots are cheaper.
Yes. I will never get why you use those items.
Sometimes it's just a matter of the numbers.
I'm also gonna bring up the same argument of why do you need 200 HP?
I mean, especially in Chohakai's case, he's fucking bulky.
Not bulky enough to need those for a while.
He's going to. Better to have it and not need it.
Yes.
Alright. Alright, before I head out, is there anything else I may be missing?
No, not really.
Alright. I guess I'll start heading out. Oh, fighting Bianca.
Yup.
I like Bianca as a character. Alright, Erdier.
It really does go to show how impactful the Far-Flung Festival Mystery is in World of Horror if I don't remember jack shit about the boss. It's just a lot. It's just, I'm pretty sure that mystery is there just to waste your time.
I think so.
Like, it's not really impactful. Nothing is really resolved.
Well, depends on which ending you get.
And it's not like the boss has an interesting design like Oitaru. Or any real motivation. We don't know why those cultists were reviving him.
Yeah.
Oitaru, we at least know what he wanted. He wanted to feed. We know nothing about what those cultists wanted to get out of that being, or what that being's motivations even were.
I think it has something to do with that building that you get a map for from the lottery.
Maybe. But just like, it's such a random mystery, and like, we know so much about all the other mystery bosses.
Hey, my dick grew.
You know, okay, aside from the one that's like the phone one. But the phone one I think was meant to be mysterious on purpose.
Oh, the bulletin one? Yeah.
Yeah, the bulletin one.
Servine,
Like,
switching to Cho.
Like the bulletin one is meant to be mysterious.
Yeah, like how the hell did that kind of thing even happen? But that question is never answered.
Yeah, but like it still has a clear motivation, and that it wants, you know, it wants suicides.
Yeah, but they never really get into why.
I like to think it's probably like a some sort of sentient computer virus situation.
I can see that. Switching
Like
to
maybe the old god corrupted a computer and created an evil, like an evil being.
Maybe.
Like, you know, there's a whole thing of like, there's that whole fear about AI.
Yeah.
Oh, Lance is napping.
Lance is napping?
Lance is napping. He's happy the maintenance guys went away.
Aw.
Yeah, Lance does not like people he doesn't recognize, and the maintenance guys having to shovel in snow below all morning was freaking them out.
We finally get a Musharna. I think I'm gonna switch over to Cho.
Why?
Heat crash.
But Cho's a fighting type.
Heat crash.
If it survives, it's gonna hit you with a Psybeam.
Heat crash.
Are you sure Cho's heavy enough?
It just used a lucky chant. That was it.
Oh my god. Well, okay, now it can't be critted, so...
There's the Psybeam. Okay, this is gonna hurt. Cho survived. Heat crash.
Survived by the skin of his teeth. You really sure you want to keep going with Heat Crash? This is not good for Cho.
Viable strategy.
You're not gonna try to wait out her Psybeams. That's 20.
Viable strategy.
Not on a stream. Not for a stream, babe. You have better options. You can send out Bruce, who resists it.
There's the crit. Alright, yeah.
Almost like it's not always viable.
Oh, of course, the lucky chant wears off then.
Bruce would be your best option.
Probably, yeah.
He resists her only damaging move, and he has ways of getting around Psychic's resistances.
Calm Mind.
Yeah, I would say Calm Mind Haircutter would be your best bet. Because Musharna's pretty bulky, as you've seen. She's probably gonna set up the Lucky Chant again. Or not.
There's the Psybeam.
It's not gonna do much. Yeah.
To be fair, I got close with Cho.
You did, but like, I knew it wasn't gonna work out. Because she had a Hyper Potion and Psybeam.
Yay, the HM for Fly.
Alright, so now we go heal Cho and we teach Fly to Bruce.
Yep.
I guess we're finally getting rid of Heart Stamp.
Guess so. Yeah, because Heart Stamp's a physical move, isn't it?
Yeah, Fly is a stronger physical move that also benefits from Stab, and with Calm Mind, we're not getting rid of Confusion or Air Cutter.
Yeah. Speed up.
Oh wait, no, the maintenance guys are still around. It seems like Lance just doesn't care. Lance was spooked so much he can't be spooked anymore. It's like that Scooby-Doo thing. I got so scared I'm not scared anymore.
Alright. Yes. Bruce. Replacing Heart Stamp.
Besides, we never use Heart Stamp anymore.
Yeah. Alright,
Alrighty, so with Fly and Strength, there are some things we can go back and do, but I feel like we should wait until we have Surf as well.
Yeah.
So that we don't have to do too much. So we don't have to do backtracking twice in a row.
Yeah. Route 6. Oh yeah, if I remember right, this is the route where you actually get to see Deerling.
Yup, this is the route with Deerling. There's also a route that has a Poison Jab TM that you can't get yet because you need Surf.
Yep. Carablast.
Oh, I always liked Carablast.
Carablast is kind of cute.
Yeah. It's a shame we're saving the empty slots in our team for, Gotik and Litwick. This also tends to bring up one of the few things from the Pokedex I actually like, because it's actually consistent in the Dex entries. Blast and Charlotte's Dex entries explain why training them makes them evolve.
Yeah?
How trade evolutions actually work. Because it states that Carablast and Shelmet, when exposed to a certain electrical stimulation together, evolve. This implies that it's not the act of trading itself that spurs the evolution, but
it's just a connection of wavelength that they happen to experience together and kind of synchronize with.
Yes, it's that the trade machine exposes them to this wavelength that triggers the evolution.
Ah, that's an interesting bit of lore.
Yeah, and I feel like it is truthful because, like I said, it's consistent in the Pokedex entries. Nothing in no Dex entry of this, like, disagrees with this. Whenever it's brought up how they evolve together, it's always the electrical stimulation.
It endured the hit only to get burned.
So it's not gonna survive anyways.
Nope.
I survived! Oh no!
Nope. Pokemon Ranger.
Should we keep the expansion on Shohakai because the next gym is flying, or should we take it off of him?
I would keep it on him.
Yeah. Because, again, the next gym is a flying gym, so he's not going to be any use there.
The most I would probably use Chohakai for is in an emergency heat crash.
An emergency heat crash. Which still probably won't be too often, because there's a lot of ducklets in there, if memory serves me right.
Yeah. Well, still, flying types tend to be pretty light, so Heat Crash actually is a pretty good counter for them. It's just...
Yeah, that's fair. Every Emolga ever! Every Emolga ever!
Spamming double team, yeah. I'd say it's pretty much every Pika clone ever.
No, not really, because plus or minus spam Helping Hand instead.
Oh,
the
yeah.
The Dene doesn't spam double team either.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
In fact, neither does Togedemaru or,
Yeah, Togedemaru.
Really, only Emolga. Because Togedemaru, Morpeko, and, Palm it, also don't do it.
Scald.
You have Shockwave on Foss.
Yeah, at this point.
Hey, Bubba, you just chilling like a villain? Yeah, you're chilling like a villain, huh? It sucks that we're having a snowstorm today because I'm actually feeling well enough to go for a walk, and that's just not possible today because there's snow every goddamn where.
Yeah.
It's like the gods are straight up telling me, no, you're not doing anything this week. You're not allowed to do anything this week. If Mason's right, if this girl has another Pokemon, it's another Amalga.
Probably. Deerling.
Oh, it's a Deerling. That could actually be him like Chohakai. Grass normal versus firefighting.
I'll keep Foss out because Foss needs a little experience too. Also Flame Charge.
That's fair. Foss didn't really contribute much to Driftvale Gym either. I have now captured.
I have a feeling Foss is gonna be the absolute star of Skyless Gym.
Oh yeah. Cause there's no ground and flying types in this game. Or dragon and flying types, really. Actually, I just realized.
Yeah?
This is the first region where you can't get a dragon and flying type before the national dex.
Oh shoot, you're right.
Cause Platinum fixed that with having Swablu on like the foggy routes. But even Black 2 White 2, you can't get a Dragon and Flying type before the Nat Dex because you need the Fishing Rod to get Dratini.
Oh, yeah. Cherry Berry. Ooh, that's gonna be good to have.
Yeah. It would have been great to have against Alisa.
Yeah. Parasol Lady.
We found a way. I believe she has water types.
I'd believe it. Ooh, 4 Pokemon. Dimple. Ooh. Aqua Ring. And I think I'll give Medic Moo Moo Milk just in case. There we go. Rock Smash.
Also, how fitting that we're fighting Timples with a Palpitoad. We're fighting her pre-evolution.
Yep.
She's defeating the demon that she once was.
I will not succumb to the temptation of pure water type. And the Timple's down.
Wait, no, that's right. We gotta teach Medic Bulldoze, wouldn't we?
Oh yeah. Another Temple. I think I'll just switch to Foss here.
I'm gonna check to see when Medic evolves.
I assume level 35, 36?
Oh, 36, yes.
Because usually three-phase evolution lines. The third one usually evolves in like mid-30s.
That's only true half the time.
It's true more often than not.
I guess. So, just 6 more levels on her, and then she can learn Rock Tomb, Rock Slide, Poison Jab. That'll be a great TM for her. Brick Break. She'll be able to learn Brick Break.
Ooh.
And obviously she'll be able to learn Strengths, but we already have that on Cho Hakai. And upon evolving, she will learn Acid.
That would be pretty good.
Yeah.
Another temple keeping Foss out. Might be able to actually either just barely or just shy of level 33. Nope, just shy. Oh, scientist.
Yup, who I believe all have Deerling.
Just one.
Yeah, they.
Yep, it's a
They
deal.
all the scientists on this route use Deerling. Because
Yeah.
they're on this route to study the Deerling.
Which actually is neat.
Yeah.
X attack.
It's interesting. The Temple line can learn Bubble, but in this game you can never encounter a Temple that can have Bubble. Because I believe the minimum level for them is 12.
And I think at that point they've already got Bubble Beam.
Yeah, because Ball Beam they learn at level 12. So you can never actually encounter a Temple with Bubble.
Nope, you'd have to hatch it from an egg.
Yep.
What do we got here?
I'd say once Cho reaches level 36, we take the expand share off of him. Then he'll be ready for the Ice Gem no matter what.
Oh yeah. Let's see. Beg.
Oh yeah.
Do-do-do-do.
That is the Deerling Research Lab, which we're not going to do anything with.
Probably not. Milk. For Foss.
Actually, how many rare candies do we have?
Let me take a look. Just one.
Alright, so once Cho blows up one more time, we can just use it on him, then take the expansion off of him.
Sure. You know what? Let's check out the Deerling Lab anyway.
Yeah, we're not going to do anything with it because we're not catching a Deerling, but it's always nice to go inside and say hello.
Basically, this whole thing is the big explanation of the seasons gimmick that this game has.
Another reason why we're not doing anything with this is because it requires you to... It takes 4 months to fucking do it!
Oh god, yeah.
You have to show them every form of Deerling. You need to show them a form of Deerling once every season. Chugga showed this off in his Let's Play. It's like, you're a madman.
Yeah, what was the reward for this?
I don't even remember. But I don't think it's worth 4 months of work.
Rock Smash. It was a rock frog. Let's make some tea, Scald a Deerling. That actually would be a pretty messed up way to make tea.
Yeah.
Swaddle! Or Swaddle. Right, Swaddle is the previous form. You know what? Switching to Cho. Alright, how close is Cho to evolving anyway?
Level 36.
Well, no, I meant like, to the next level. He only just started level 34, so it's gonna be a bit before I,
Yeah.
Big pig. Ooh, elixir. Alexa, I don't even know her. Alright, switching to Chohakai to prove my point. And he does a flying body press from the top rope!
Yep.
Rock smash. X speed. Uh-oh.
Well, that's never good.
Feint attack, huh? I just peeked at my Twitter feed, and somebody did a combination cosplay of Raiden from Mortal Kombat, Raiden from Metal Gear Rising, and Raiden Shogun from Genshin Impact. So, Raiden X Raiden X Raiden.
Oh my god.
I love how dumb some of these cosplays can get. Like, I remember there was a picture of one cosplay of, like, somebody playing every Johnny Depp character, and it was just pieces of each costume patched together. One of the replies to the Raiden tweet is, Mortal Impact Revengeance.
Hey. And the main character is a drunk pirate.
I am putting that in memes and shitposting. Jump kick. Rock smash. let's see. Leaf stone. Okay. Oh! It's a fungus! The fungus is a mungus.
You know what? Throw your frog at it. Throw your frog at it and never let anyone else try.
I mean, to be fair, I didn't expect the mushroom, so...
You had to make the fucking joke.
Someone was gonna say it. It didn't help that Among Us is actually the name of its freaking evolved form.
I know.
Dun 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 dun. Hi. Tiana just has 2 Pokemon. Ooh, Vanillite. I should probably switch Cho out for this one. Avalanche, that's probably not gonna do much for Cho. Crash. Ice cream soup.
Yep.
Frillish. Ooh, that one I might need to pull out Phosphor.
Yep.
Water Ghost, if I remember right?
Yep, Water Ghost.
And I think Foss leveled up. Yep. Level 33. Alright. Pokemon Ranger. Pokemon Ranger Richard. But MSO ain't here.
Huh.
Chinchilla! Scald.
So you didn't want to get Scourges, but the moment I turn away from you, you beep at me, Lance. Really?
Cats are weird.
He's biting my hand again! Lance! You can't beep at me for Scourges if you don't want them!
Might be a misunderstanding, maybe. Maybe it's a different kind of beep.
He just needs the blood. He just needs the blood sacrifice.
Kalima.
No, he just doesn't want. He doesn't want attention, but he wants attention. You don't know what you want today, do you, Lance?
Cats are tsundere.
Then again, earlier, he was yelling at me because he wanted me to watch him eat. I'm not kidding.
Again, cats are tsundere.
I gave him this food and then I sat down on my bed because, you know, my chair is currently occupied with other things. And he walked up to me, yelled at me. I followed him back into the kitchenette, And he just went back to eating. Like, Lance, I'm not gonna watch you eat. I know you eat. I see the food in the bowl go down. I know you're eating. He's a cat who is not sure what it is that he wants today. He just wants to be a pain.
Ah, another fungus.
Yeah. It's okay, because he's my pain.
Switching to
box,
Cho.
Bubba. There you go. He is now in his box, so we should be good for like 10 minutes, I want to say, at the very least.
Yeah. Heat crash. Heat crash on the fungus.
And he comes on the top row!
If I stomp on this mushroom, do I get toe fungus?
The reason why these Pokemon are so weak is because you could have come to this route before taking on Clay.
Yeah. Dowsing machine. Okay, there was an empty patch over there, so I figured it would be.
Yeah, no, there's not really any hidden items on this route that you can currently grab.
Let's see.
Also, rest house right before the cave. You might want to use it.
Yeah. But just in the meantime, milk.
In the meantime, I'm gonna use up one of these really powerful items that I don't need to use up. There are no trainers between you and the rest house, babe.
But I'm talking about the wild Pokemon encounters, like this one.
There's also no grass. It's literally to your right. You chose to go into the grass.
It's not like I remembered exactly where it was, so.
What you doing up there? What you doing? What you doing? Huh? Wow, I was really off on that 10 minutes. It's been 2 minutes, he's already down and screaming again. I seriously do not know what this cat fucking wants today.
You're on Route 6, there's a place called Mistralton Cave. Supposedly deep in that cave, you can find the amazing Pokemon called Cobalion, who is said to have protected Pokemon from a sea of fire in ancient Unova. If you can use a move called Surf that lets you move over the water's surface, maybe you can see Cobalion.
I'd like to imagine that Sea of Fire was caused by Zekrom and Reshiram's battle.
I'd believe it. I forget, was there anything else I can...
Switch! What have you got above and below, Lance? Get the fuck off the fridge!
Oh, Shiny Stone. That's where I can get that.
Ah!
Oh, yes. This cave. Oh!
Oh wait, there is an item that we can get.
Yep.
Maybe? I don't know. Also, Encounter's gonna pull down the dowsing machine.
Alright, let's see. Scald Water Deerling.
No, I have a question.
Yeah.
When Dick's move pool expands, are you willing to give Rock Smash to Foss instead?
Maybe. maybe replace Stomp for it?
Yeah, because, like I said, Stomp's not really all that useful on her. Considering that, although it's stronger than Rock Smash has value in its, it being a fighting type move, in the fact that it can lower defense.
Yep.
Which no one ever seems to really care about, which surprises me.
Yeah.
Like, everyone just always doubts Rock Smash because it's low power. Like, it has versatility.
Moo Milk on Foss on Medic's turn, and then Flame Charge.
Like, a physical move that lowers the target's defense needs to have some kind of downside, like Iron Tail being inaccurate. Iron Tail only is so strong while lowering defense because its accuracy is 75. It is not a reliable move.
Alright. Okay. Oh, it's on the other side of the river by the look of it.
Oh, okay, so yeah, I was right. We can't get it yet.
Alright,
A bad battle from a dick.
Foss can cover her.
Yes. Just, man, once she evolves and can get Poison Jab and Sludge Bomb, it's gonna be so much better.
Joe leveled up.
Well, it's time to use that rare candy on him then, and then take the Spin Share off.
Yep.
I give him back the amulet coin, huh?
Yeah. Scald.
Make him our prize winning pig again.
Here's something that throws me off about Carablast.
But
It looks next to nothing like its evolved form. Like there's nothing appearance related that connects the two.
actually, there is.
Is it?
The face in Escavalier is Carablast's face. The armor is what he took from Shelmet and is what he wears.
Oh. Okay.
Basically, it's a shell.
Okay, that actually makes sense. But just Excelgor. What the heck?
That's a much larger Shelmet without the armor. Basically, Shelmet goes from being a snail to a slug.
Huh.
A ninja slug at that. Honey,
What?
the rare candy.
There we go. Got away safely. Okay, you can shut up.
Also, I believe that you jumped off a cliff to get down there from those stairs.
No, I did not.
Might be thinking of something else then, because I swear that's a one-way pass.
Nope. It's not.
You went into the bag for the rare candy, but you didn't use it.
Because I was trying to show you that I did not jump out a cliff.
Oh.
So there was a purpose to that. Anyway. Rare candy for Cho. Level 36.
Lance is telling us to stop arguing.
Assurance, I don't think we really need it.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if you heard that, but while we're arguing, Lance started meowing.
Big
He's
pig.
like, Mom, Dad, stop fighting. He's like, Mom, Dad, stop fighting. At least Mom, stop fighting. He probably still doesn't know who you are, actually.
bigger pig.
Huh, that just occurred to me that Lance doesn't know who you are. To him, you're just a voice from a machine.
Alright. Now, amulet coin. Let's give to Cho. Yes. And I guess we can give the experience share to, Madik.
No, yeah, I guess my dick, because she's the only one left. Or, hold on.
I see where you're going. Yep. Alright, I'll leave the
We
experience
give
share.
it to the Joltik when, we give it to the Joltik when we catch it.
Yep. Alright.
So that way they can catch up faster.
Thanks for waiting.
We literally just arrived here, Clay. We weren't waiting.
Looks like the nest of an electric-type Pokemon called Galvantula. Do you know a guy named Professor Jones?
I don't really get that one.
It's a line from the Aquabats song Tarantula, where it tells the tale of Professor Jones.
Ah.
Marianne was a good girl, the daughter of Professor Jones.
Rico! What you doing? What you doing, huh?
Little Dio, she went into the den of the beast with 16 eyes.
16 eyes?
That was the word in the song.
I know, but still, that, like, they have 8 eyes, dude.
Yeah, I know. They got everything else about it right, though. Giant fangs and 8 hairy legs.
Yeah. So watch our first encounter and there be a shiny Joltik.
That would be amazing.
I would strangle you.
I have, like, no luck when it comes to shinies outside of Pokemon Go.
I would seriously, I would go right down to Virginia just to strangle you. I would find a way.
Alright, Charge Stone Cave. Ooh, Clink!
That's a nice design Pokemon. But we don't need to catch one.
I'm just gonna Rock Smash it.
Yeah. Or Mud Shot, it doesn't have Levitate.
Oh, Gear Grind. That's gonna hurt.
There's a lot of Pokemon in this game that don't have Levitate that should. Now that I think about it.
Yeah. Rock Smash.
Well, I just realized we keep forgetting to give him a Dick Bulldoze. We keep forgetting.
To be fair, I thought I only just got it.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did just get Bulldoze last stream.
Alright,
But I know Cho can also learn it, but I doubt we're teaching it to him over anything that he currently has.
yeah.
Like, at most, we'd probably get rid of strengths, but we need strengths still.
You know what? I think, nah. Mud Shot.
We are never getting rid of Aqua Ring until the time comes to get Waterfall, aren't we?
Sounds about right. Oh shit, ninjas! My Lord N, we brought the one you wanted. Ah, yes. That was the Shadow Triad just now. Getsus enlisted them in Team Plasma. Dude, you have ninja bodyguards. That's actually pretty awesome.
Well, they're Getsy's ninja bodyguards.
You
As
know.
you see in Black and White too, they're loyal only to Getsy's.
Apparently, they were the ones who prepared the Galvantula nest at the cave entrance.
Makes sense to ninjas.
Chargestone Cave. I like this place. Formulas express electricity and its connection to Pokemon. If people did not exist, this would be an ideal place. You have been chosen, you know. Does it surprise you I said that?
Huh?
By anime protagonist logic, no. By ordinary human being logic, yes. Of course. Such news should be a surprise. I told Getsus about you and your friends. After I did, he apparently used the Shadow Triad to find out about you. Charon is pursuing the ideal of strength. Poor Bianca has faced the sad truth that not everyone can become stronger. And you were not swayed either way. More of a neutral presence.
I feel sorry for the poor member of the Shadow Triad who had to watch our bickering.
Which is apparently a good thing. Team Plasma will be waiting for you ahead. Getsis wants to see what kind of Pokemon trainer you really are. If I remember right, specifically if we walk near these electrified stones, which, what do you think they'd be made of? Quartz?
Maybe. Yeah, I just imagine, because of the joke I made last time, I'm basically your Cappy. I'm imagining the Shadow Triad member watching you, being so confused as to why you're screaming at your hat. Like, you and your hat are having a shouting match. You're like, did I inhale something before I came here?
The Electro Web doesn't affect my dick.
Like, yeah. And of course, there's the poor son of a bitch who was assigned to watch Charon.
Yeah.
Gods have mercy on his soul. It is such a shame that Charon is such a one-note character from the majority of this game.
Dragon Gem. Ooh.
Lance, no. Lance, get away from the fucking lamp. Lance!
You knock it over?
He goddamn nearly did.
Cats. There we go. Okay.
I put a floor lamp over in that corner so that he wouldn't climb over stuff over there.
And then, of course, he finds a way. Again, cats.
I think a netball could also work, even the Yoshi Ball doesn't.
Yeah, but I have like a freaking 100 of them.
Yeah, that's fair.
Joltik that live in cities have learned a technique for sucking electricity from the outlets in houses.
That's why my electric bill is always so high in winter.
Give the nickname to the Joltik. You know what? The name of Professor Jones' daughter.
Oh.
Marianne was a good girl, the daughter of Professor Jones.
And now let's heal her up and give her the experience share. Or you could just keep running ahead.
To be fair, you said that after I already did.
That's fair.
Remember, delay.
I always forget. Then again,
Oh,
last
right.
time.
Right, the gimmick of this cave.
Oh. Then again, I think I have an excuse because last time I was so out of it that I don't even remember what we talked about.
Yeah. But not all of the stones can be pushed. My father asked me to research Clink, which is a Pokemon that looks like a gear, because I'm researching the origins of Pokemon and the era they appeared. He knows how to get what he wants from people, but I was already interested in this anyway, so it's a lot of fun. Lucky egg!
So that would actually be good to give to brain farting.
Medic.
Yeah, because Lucky Egg boosts the experience that she gets.
Yep. Okay.
Well, we can give that. We can give that to Medic. Give the experience share to Marianne, and Medic will still grow at the same pace that she would if we didn't give the experience share to anyone.
Yes. And let's give the experience share to Marianne.
All right.
Oop. Almost forgot. Where is... Oh, that's where that is. Give me a second.
Right. We also need to check Marianne's stats and nature.
Ah, yes.
And personality trait.
Let's go ahead and do that, actually.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's.
I also need to heal her anyway, so. Super potion for Marianne.
Characteristic, not personality.
And I need a burn heal.
Yep. So we got the Lucky Egg on Medic.
We got the experience share on Marianne.
Yeah. And now let's check Marianne's stuff.
All right.
I have the characteristics page pulled up.
All right. Summary. Sassy nature, somewhat vain.
Somewhat vain. Check her stat moves while I check that.
Special defense up, speed down. Ability is compound eyes, so accuracy is boosted.
Somewhat vain. Oh, Jesus Christ, her special defense is through the roof. Somewhat vain makes her highest IV special defense. So she has a nature that boosts special defense and a characteristic that boosts special defense.
Oh, she is gonna be a wall.
Yeah, she is. She is a very tanky little bug.
Hey, look at the little chubby. Look at the little hops.
Yeah.
Marianne got the little hops.
Gastro is sadly a terrible move.
What's that?
Gastro is sadly a terrible move.
What does it do again?
Let's see if we'll have plan TMs. Let's see if we can teach her anything.
Alright. Yeah, see if you can take a look at the TM page.
I'm gonna look at Joltik's Gen 5 moveset now. As a heads up, she also evolves at level 36.
Nice. Okay. Oop.
So, boom.
Done.
So, nope with... Oh, she can learn cut.
Cut? That works.
Yeah. Otherwise, we don't really have anything that she can learn unless we have Charge Beam.
Alright, and let's see. For the name... Not the one.
There's not really... We don't really have anything right now. But we are soon going to get the X as a TM because it's on Route 7. So there is that to look forward to.
Done. Make that visible, and pow!
Oh look, it's Cherbonog.
Well, it's a female, so nope, right not.
No.
No, first thing I saw was Joltik. I'm like, oh boy.
Yeah, we've given her the experience share, but we've given the Lucky Egg to Medic, so Medic doesn't like get hurt by Marianne having the experience share.
All right.
I guess to be fair, Kirbanog's art would have only worked if we caught a male and named it Kirbanog.
Tactical Joltik inbound. It's a Joltik with a freaking combat knife strapped to its back.
Yeah. So what you gotta do now is you gotta push that rock.
Yep.
And the rock can only be pushed towards another blue rock.
Proof of concept.
This does not know what this cat wants today.
Ah. Literally just before I reached the dust cloud. Boldor.
The dust cloud might have been a Joba too.
Either that or two Pokemon fighting Looney Tunes style.
So, I should bring up something about Boldor that I find interesting. In this game on Route 7, there's a lady who will trade you an Amalga for a Boldor.
Oh jeez,
And
I just.
Black to White, she trades you a Gigalith for an Amalga.
Oh, yeah.
So, it's implied to be the same Boldor she received in this game.
Huh. Neat.
She's like, I don't want this anymore. I want my Emolga back.
Yeah, I want my Amalga. This thing is too big and heavy. I want my Amalga back.
All right.
They won't let me into Amity Park with this.
I want a refund.
Yeah, I love that one interaction with the guy from Gen 4. He's like, I'm appalled. They wouldn't let me take my Gyarados and Steelix inside. This is discrimination.
I got a good laugh out of that one.
It's because they didn't know how to program those two as walking Pokemon at the time. Like, really, Amity Park was just it felt like it was a test run for what Heart Gold and Soul Silver would have had. Ended up having.
You know what? Let's try out that bulldoze.
Yeah, let's try it out. Like,
Oh,
Amity
yeah.
Park, like, you know, Amity Park crawled so that HGSS could run. And then they didn't do anything with walking Pokemon again until fucking Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee.
I've never actually.
Of all the things that I feel that game did terribly, that is the one thing that game did right. Like, even I will admit, Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee did that right, because it was really charming. However, Pokemon had a different movement, all the Pokemon moved like how you'd expect them to. Venusaur hopping along like the frog he is.
Core mechanics in regard. Are the Let's Go games any better or worse than the original games, or even?
If you like Pokemon Go style gameplay, then I guess. Also, if you like shiny hunting and the method that Pokemon Go does, then hey.
I'm gonna say this. It's Pokemon Go done poorly because Pokemon Go benefits from the touchscreen. Let's Go doesn't use that.
Why?
Yeah, it's kind of annoying to use.
Basically the catching in Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee is the same catching from Pokemon Go ported over basically directly, but instead it's through the controller or the control stick. Like the
Basically, there is one thing. There's one thing that Pokemon Go, not Pokemon Go, Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee has that you might want if you don't like the gameplay. It's the only way to get Meltan.
Oh.
In the console.
Yep. Yeah.
Because you have to transfer it from Go into Let's Go, and then you take it into Home, and then, yeah.
I've been thinking about maybe getting a new cartridge of Let's Go Eevee and getting the Pokeball controller.
Oh, there is another thing I forgot. If you have save data for Pikachu and Eevee, you can get a Spirit for each one in Smash, but that's about it.
No, there's other things, because you also get the Gigantamax Pikachu and Eevee in Sword and Shield, and you get clothing options in Legends Arceus, and you get phone cases in Scarlet and Violet.
Oh, don't you also get maybe I'm thinking of something else, but don't you also get Mew in BDSP?
Oh yeah, that's right. You do get Mew in BDSP.
Okay, yeah, so you actually do get a lot of different bonuses for different games,
Look, you can't blame me for forgetting about BDSP, because I feel like the Pokemon community as a whole have chosen to collectively forget about BDSP.
Dude, the one time I remembered it was when I was watching,
After years of not shutting up about wanting the Gen 4 remakes to be a thing.
And now they're not shutting up about Gen 5. And watch how much of a disaster that's gonna be. Oh wait, Gen 5 already wasn't. Never mind, I'm not gonna do that.
Don't remind me, it's gonna be terrible.
I mean, it already was, so I mean, no harm, no foul, but
People wanted the Gen 4 remakes, but they also want them to actually be playable at launch.
I mean, think of it this way: you can speedrun the hell out of it. You're avoiding every trainer battle, just like walking right behind Cynthia. In fact, funny thing, it was what's his name? Like Zara something. He's the guy who does the VR. Oh yeah, Zaya VR. He does those Pokemon VR videos.
Oh,
with,
those, yeah.
Nate and Florigato. He did one involving a randomizer. Like he was making a joke about, "Hey Florigato, we're gonna do a randomizer," and then he explains what it is. And he leaves his house and he ends up right in the champion room with Cynthia. And
I will
What's
forever say this about BSP. The one good thing that game did was it gave us proof that Game Freak is not necessarily to blame for the poor game quality. Because that game was not made by Game Freak, and the game that came out 2 months later that was made by them was the best game released in a decade.
Okay, two things. Let me just finish up with the Zara VR thing, because I wrote it because they do the usual like Florigato screaming at the end because he's about to get hurt by something. I typed in, "What's he complaining about?" All he has to do is just walk behind Cynthia and go up the elevator. Because I was making because everyone got it.
I forgot that was a thing. Yeah.
Yeah. The other thing.
Oh.
What if BDSP is actually a psyop? Like, Game Freak was like, "Oh shit, we have all this bad press. Let's just get the most incompetent company we can, and that's gonna cover our asses."
Okay. So I gotta go get my goddamn cat for climbing up there again. Actually getting myself hurt this time.
That cat has been causing her trouble all day, apparently.
I was gonna be like, did someone just fucking break into his house or something? What the fuck? I've never heard him scream like that. Like, what the fuck? God damn!
The umpteenth time today, climbing on top of the fridge and falling off, nearly getting his ass hurt.
Wait, seriously? Like he doesn't land?
1 second!
Like he doesn't actually land on his feet?
He does, but goddamn does he keep coming close to actually hurting himself. And I'm getting a little sick of this.
Well, maybe you need to put like, I don't know, some boxes up there or something.
I would love to! I would love to! Unfortunately, I don't have anything to plug
Hold on, be right
now.
back.
And it's a snowstorm, so I can't go get anything right now.
If.
The second thing is that BSP was not made by an incompetent company. I will always stand by that company because they know what they're doing. They made Dragon Quest XI. They made they made some Professor Layton games. They know what they're doing. They just didn't know what they were doing when making a Pokemon game and likely had Nintendo, the Pokemon company, breathing down their neck the whole goddamn way.
Yeah.
So it's not necessarily Game Freak's fault. It's not necessarily their fault.
Oh wait.
Clearly, it's just the it's just the publisher and Big Daddy Nintendo.
Oh yeah, so how's the weather for you guys? Because last night we ended up getting like some wet snow. Had to deal with that before going to bed, and then it just snowed throughout the entire night, still wet snow, and I had to deal with that.
Yeah, a couple days ago it was snowing over here, but it did not last. And earlier this morning it was just windy as hell. I think it still kind of is.
Ooh, guess I got the worst of whatever that was then. Oh well, at least it's all done.
And currently over here we're having a snowstorm, like I said. Which is also a little bit why I'm worked up, because I'm finally feeling good enough to go for a walk, but nature said no. I've been pent up in my house for 2 days straight. I want to go outside.
Oh.
But I'm not allowed
It's funny
to do
that you're saying
anything.
that, because I just clicked on General and I saw what you wrote about that.
Yeah. This is saying I was already.
I meant to use that on Heat Crash.
Today.
Shoot, I meant to use that on Heat Crash.
Lance. Okay, Bubba. Why you don't play on top of the fridge? Not only are Mama's pills up there, but you can fall and get hurt. Oh, you're silly ass down.
Cats are weirdos.
Cats are dumbasses, is what you fucking mean to say. Okay, Bubba.
Push.
No, Bubba. No,
And a push.
Bubba.
Oh.
Just settle your furry butt down. There you go, Bubba. There you go. There you go. And off he goes again.
Bulldoze.
That's gonna drive me to drink.
I hate Tom, I hate Dick, and I hate Larry.
They drive me to...
Hey, what did I do? Oh wait, wrong Dick.
And I don't know anybody named Larry.
But do you know a man named Tom?
Not personally, but he's a cool guy.
Yeah, Tom is a pretty cool guy. I've known a few Toms in my life.
Bulldoze. Oh, MSO. I don't think you came in the chat when we were looking over our new Joltik stats, but
Oh no! I came in just as the stat screen was up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I saw him.
Yeah,
Anyway,
special defense
what
focus.
about him?
Pretty good special offense on that thing.
Well, what about him? You might mention something I missed.
Well, no.
She has a special defense boosting nature, and her characteristic shows that her highest IV is special defense. So she's just really tanky.
Very nice. That's very nice.
Yeah, that is really good.
Yeah, so she's basically just gonna be a special wall.
Oh yeah, one thing funny, I noticed she had Electroweb, and it reminded me of something funny in Scarlet and Violet. Iono, one of her catchphrases is, oh, your eyeballs are mine, caught in my Electroweb.
Yep.
And yet nothing can learn Electroweb in that gen thus far. Electroweb does not exist in Paldea, at least currently.
Who's a what's it? I don't know.
Alright, I think I've settled down. I think I've helped Lance settle down a little. I played with his feather toy. Played with his feather toy with him for a few minutes.
Maybe
I was gonna say, maybe he does it because he wants attention. Like, he knows it pisses you off because at least you're focusing on him.
Here's the thing, I've been giving him attention all day for the past 2 days, because again, I've been stuck at home sick.
Well, there's your problem. You stopped.
Okay, here's an idea. I think there are those machines where they have like a toy attached to them and they just whirl it around and the cat chases after them. I think there's another one where it has like a little laser pointer that just goes random directions so the cat can chase it.
Well, there's another toy I saw like some years ago. It's like this little dome that you put on the floor. There's holes all in it, and a little feather will stick out, like it'll go in and out of random holes and stuff. The problem is it's kind of noisy.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, I was thinking of getting that for Harriet, but then when I saw the customer reviews, it's like, okay, maybe not.
Also, I did try to give him attention earlier, and he bit my hand. So it's clearly.
Well, did you remember to feed him?
I did feed him this morning. I
Well,
also
clearly he
that's
has a
what
taste for
he
flesh.
demanded I watch him eat, apparently.
Well, he's like, stop giving me kibble. I want flesh. I demand flesh. I crave violence.
Mother, the souls of the innocent. Or bagel,
He
that will
does
work.
crave violence today.
Drillbur, okay.
Yup, welcome to the only way you can encounter Drillbur. It's in the dust clouds.
Skull.
I find it funny that we're using a Swoobat. I go on Reddit, I see a meme that says, remember Swoobat. Seriously, does anyone remember Swoobat? Yes!
I remember when I played through it myself for the first time, I caught a Woobat, evolved it into a Swoobat. It was female, so I named it Carmilla.
So what the hell are you typing? You're typing a bloody...
I'm typing out my manifesto.
What?
Some of you are okay. Don't come to the stream tomorrow.
Oh, Jesus. Wow. Really? Really, dude?
I don't think you get to make that decision. It ain't your boy's stream.
Oh, the other
You say that,
kids.
and then I just, okay, no joke, there used to be sites, I don't know if they exist anymore, but they used to be sites that,
Oh,
you could post somebody's stream, and everyone in there would go raid, and I don't mean in the friendly way.
Shadow
The reason
Triad,
I
yeah.
say I don't know if it exists anymore, because, you know, with how Twitch has, made creating accounts and stuff, like, before, you used to just, like, you could just make one, no verification or anything.
Mm.
So even if you got banned, you could just make a new one, no problem, not worry about anything.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, then again, it's not like verification even takes long. It's just like, okay, you know, I'm just gonna check my email, but then there's the inconvenience of making other, you know, multiple emails. But yeah, it kind of slowed down such raids like that, at least as far as, you know,
Which makes
my
sense
understanding.
because
Yeah.
like those raids were a problem.
Yeah.
So like it makes sense.
But Dick grew a level.
I was gonna
Every
say,
time.
yeah, I could do that. I could just post your, I could just post the stream everywhere. Silver's just like, I don't care about getting rated. I'm getting views, bitch.
Here's the thing, I've tried posting his stream links in other servers, and no one ever bloody comes.
Try 4chan. I'm just kidding.
No, because I'm never going on that cesspool of a website.
You know
You
what?
know, you call it a cesspool, but really, it gets a bad rep mostly because of
Media.
B and Pole. Like that's it. Like everything else is just relatively normal shit. Like you get some people doing stupid shit in the other channels, but it's pretty tame otherwise. Like I go to VP all the time, and sometimes V as well, but
Okay. I don't go on 4chan, so I might need you to clarify. What's the difference between V and VP? I assume VP is
okay,
political.
V is for video games, but VP is specifically Pokemon.
Oh,
It's
okay.
basically V video games and P Pokemon. There's also
Ah.
yeah. You could call it a it's what you could call a containment folder. It's because there's so much involved in Pokemon that they made it their own separate channel so it didn't clog the main one.
Okay, makes sense.
Yeah.
There you go. I have captured the kit.
You have captured the kit?
I captured the kit.
Funny thing, they actually had to make a My Little Pony channel
Oops.
because when it was at its peak, it was flooding everything, and they had to make a rule where you couldn't post anything MLP except if it was in the channel
Oh, God.
because
Oh,
people
yeah.
were just flooding it everywhere.
I have Lance laid across my lap on his back, and he just made a very Godzilla face. He is, he actually, I'm gonna be honest, he likes laying across my lap like this when he's, I'm like scratching behind his ears. But yeah, he made like the Godzilla, like, slightly miffed fang face. I'ma send the image in the no mic chat, so you can see what face I'm talking about. Who knew Godzilla was a cat the whole time?
Naoko. Clink. I'd like to think at some point some crazy monk started meditating in the Chargestone Cave just because the electric charge stimulates his muscles and his brain or something.
Better yet, a monk does that and he becomes Thundurus.
You know what? That would be a pretty cool. That would be a pretty cool bit of lore.
I mean, Thundurus is based on like a
Genie.
like some kind of god, Oni creature or something.
Yeah, yeah. It kind of resembles a thunder god or a genie. Rock smash.
God, I hate how the beefy modern Godzilla is what shows up for most of the Godzilla. Most of the Godzilla image results.
Rock smash.
Well, I'm gonna be honest. I don't like the modern Godzilla's design. I'll just be honest. I'm being serious. He's too beefy. He's too beefy. Don't like it.
All right.
Godzilla was meant to look
Like a freaking lizard.
chunky dinosaur, but he was never meant to look like a goddamn bodybuilder.
I mean, to be fair, when you're a monster that big,
You're
Well, I
not
mean,
that big,
when's the
need-
last time you've
you
seen
need
a
to be-
beefy-ass lizard?
to be fair, Komodo dragons are pretty beefy.
Yeah, but they still don't. They're still not like twice as wide as they are long.
I was gonna say, well, do they look like, you know, they've been bench pressing or something? Like, do they look ripped? I mean, I know
This
they're
is-
strong,
alright,
yeah,
here's
but...
the image. Yeah, here's the image in the Nomad chat. That's basically the face that Lance made. He's usually happy to be laid across my lap. Not today, apparently.
Alright, let's see what we got. Do.
Showing off his fangs like, I can and will bite you a third time, mother.
Alright, now I need to use another ether for,
Alright, I should bring up, when you get down to the basement floor,
yeah.
don't forget to talk to the Nugget brothers.
Right.
Oh, you're here. Yeah, the pair of fat guys in orange shirts.
Alright, I'll keep an eye out for him. Bulldoze. Iron defense. Rock smash. Iron barb, so my dick takes a hit.
Huh. I just saw an interesting theory
What?
on Reddit. That Arceus created Mew as a common ancestor to all Pokemon, and because Arceus is an avatar for a god, he's not technically a Pokemon. So Mew is in fact the first Pokemon.
Huh.
Like, Mew still works as the first Pokemon because he was created to be an ancestor to all common species.
Interesting.
That Arceus, Dialga,
Neat concept.
Palkia, and Giratina are meant to be like, they're gods. They're not regular Pokemon. Mew is the first regular species that's not, the first species that's not wholly unique.
Alright, Moo Moo Milk for, Medic.
Well, milk does create strong bones.
Oh, they don't have, orange shirts. They have blue.
Oh, I must be thinking of the other game then.
A nugget!
I must again be thinking of Black 2 and White 2, because I know that there's a pair of, like, chubby men in orange shirts that give you something in one of the games. So, yeah, they give you nuggets, and, those, you're gonna want to hold on to those for when we get to Iceris, and you... All just as well, because going the other way will give you access, will lead you to a doctor who will heal your Pokemon.
Scald. So, MSO, we just discovered earlier that Scald is actually pretty good to use on Pokemon with Sturdy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because it burns.
Yep.
It wasn't a Pokemon with
How
Sturdy that was good
unfortunate
enough.
that now it's an exclusive.
No, it was
to,
a Carablast with Endure. My
But
mistake.
it still works out Pokemon with Sturdy because if it burns, it will faint no matter what.
Yep.
Well, how unfortunate that now it's only exclusive to Volcanion.
God damn it.
Mhm.
Oh, I blocked myself off from that item. Shit.
Yeah, but you can go around and talk to that doctor. Also, you're not actually blocked off. You can just go around from the top.
Oh, yeah, still. Scald. I sound like a Viking. Scald! I literally just turned to talk to the doctor. Alright, bulldoze. Scald. Finish him off.
So yeah, despite the fact that I've mentioned that I'm probably not going to be able to co-com all the time when you start playing Final Fantasy IX,
Yeah.
I've still been looking up stuff about the game because
Yeah.
I have it and the others on.
Yeah, and according to the clips that you posted, apparently they have a bunch of bullshit mini games so early on.
Well, they're all optional
Yeah.
except for the sword fighting one. They're all optional.
Yeah.
And really, let's see. When it comes to jump rope, things like jump rope and the hip haul race, you
Yeah.
don't really need to do them unless you like. Well, one, unless you're trying to 100% the game, and two, if you're gonna be really into Tetramaster, because there are some exclusive cards you can get.
Which we don't honestly. It's up to you if he's gonna be into Tetramaster because aren't we doing Final Fantasy VIII first? So you'll get a kind of a crash course in it with Triple Triad.
Yeah, that probably would be smart.
I mean, I figured you were playing them in order anyway. You haven't even played 7. At least
I
don't
haven't
think you
even
have.
played 3.
Oh, you're gonna have to. Well, yeah, you have a DS emulator, so all you have to do is just get the third one. It's practically it has almost
sorry.
the same. Sorry, go ahead.
Slash.
Yeah, Marianne wanted to learn Slash. Let's see.
Let's go like Bug Bite or Fury Cutter.
I was gonna say,
Bug
yeah. I
Bite
was
is
gonna say.
better.
Fury Cutter gets stronger, but Bug Bite, like the only thing it does is eats a berry, I think.
Yeah. You know what?
Yeah, Fury Cutter just like starts low but gets stronger, so it's like you really wanna.
You know what? I think I'll get rid of Strugglebug. Oh, nope, I did not mean to do that. I'll get rid of Strugglebug, because, boy, that power stat is abysmal.
Well, then why are you? Yeah, but it also reduces the special attack, so it could actually be useful.
Yeah.
So you're dealing like decent stab damage while.
Yeah, I guess you're right. And how many opponents actually like hold a berry?
See, well, Bug Bite does good. I would say just get rid of Struggle Bug because you're not going to use it. You're not going to use physical attacks enough times, let alone that one to really do anything.
I guess you're right.
But yeah, I'd say no. Wait, why did you get rid of Struggle Bug?
That was the one that you just
I meant shit. I think I meant to say the other one. I
Struggle
forget what
Bug.
it was.
Well, we have a Struggle Bug TM, so
Okay, it was the one that was above Bug Bite.
Oh, Fury
But-
Cutter.
yeah.
That's
So
what I meant. I don't know why.
so
I think it's
let's
because we
go-
were talking about. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck.
It's
Oh, well.
exactly what I said he should get rid of, but then you started rambling. So let's.
I mean, he sounded like he wasn't gonna listen to you either way. So I mean,
Ah, but there still is a chance that he will.
0.1% is still a chance. So yeah, the reason I'm bringing up Final Fantasy IX. Oh, go ahead.
Remy,
What?
teach your struggle bug again with the TM. Get rid of Fury Cutter. Because struggle bug has value over Fury Cutter.
All right.
It's more accurate, it's stronger, and it uses, quite frankly, what is her better attacking stat right now.
I guess.
I was gonna say I could just do it with PK Hex, but who cares? I mean, you're probably not gonna put Struggle Bug on anything else.
We don't need to cheat when we have a method of
well,
doing
well,
it.
no, it's because I was gonna say, oh, well, what if you need that for something? But it's like, who are you? You're not gonna put Struggle Bug on anyone else. I mean,
this is also a generation where TMs are infinite use.
Oh shit! I forgot they were in 5. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
It didn't change. Yeah, from Gens 5 to the end of 8.
I thought it was 7.
Oh, because Sword and Shield still had infinite use TMs. There were finite use TRs.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah. Okay.
Which they used to test the waters in bringing breakable TMs back.
All right. Joltik. Oh, MSO. Don't know if you caught that bit earlier when you came on, but yeah, I named my Joltik Marianne in reference to the song Tarantula by the Aquabats.
I've never heard the song, so the reference would have been lost to me.
I think the opening line was something like, Marianne was a good girl, the daughter of Professor Jones. And then later on, it was like, he did not know she went into the den of the beast with 16 eyes. I'll have to link the song in the music channel or something. Because it's a really good song. Like the kind you hear during a Scooby-Doo chase scene.
Yeah, I'm understand this game, Lansam. Not that, yeah.
Alright, starting with
Oh, there's the big stretch.
Kurasuma!
I repeat, we will not tolerate anyone with differing opinions.
Which pretty much is any of these evil Pokemon teams thing.
I mean, that is something that a Team Plasma Grunt says. I just forget where, though.
Yeah.
I think we might have already fought that grunt.
I think that was a while back. I think.
Yeah, I was gonna say I was pretty sure that one was.
I think that was in the. I think that was in the Pinwheel Forest.
Oh shit! We haven't come. Although we're gonna go back to Victini once we get Surf.
Let's see. Scald. Ouch. Okay, yeah. My dick actually hit itself pretty hard.
I'm gonna...
There we go, snapped out of its confusion. So if a crocodile lies on its belly, does it ever become Flat Fuck Friday?
Someone actually did an edit of the Flat Fuck Crocodile.
Yeah.
As not only as a crocodile, but someone also did one of K. Rool.
K. Rool.
That's actually pretty good. Oh! What about Skeledirge? What about Skeledirge?
I was about to say, with Skeledirge.
Oh yeah, Skeledirge too.
We need to do that. And for Alligator.
That
yeah, I haven't seen either of those. Just
that would have been so good.
Dude, it works with Skeledirge, especially because he is quadrupedal.
Big pig.
And now he kicks up dust whenever he lands, which shows how fucking heavy he is.
Heat crash, motherfucker.
Actually, shoot, that could have been Marianne's debut because that thing was part dark.
Oh shoot, you're right. There's Watchhog.
Big pig!
Big pig.
And that's why I would
They
probably
got
always.
wrestling.
And that's probably why I would always defeat Silver if we ever used a team based on our typings, because he'd probably forget. Oh wait, I have fighting type moves. I could have just kicked Richard's ass easily with all of his stupid dark types.
Well, here's the thing. It would depend on if Remy chooses to use an all-electric team or an all-fighting team.
Well, I imagine. Well, he'd at least have. Now that I think about it, regardless of what he goes for, he would still have
At least one fighting team.
Palmot.
Yeah.
Because I mean, you can still have dual types.
Yep.
Yep.
So either way, you'd have both of them in one aspect.
Yeah. Hey, Joltik.
Bye, Joltik.
Don't worry, Silver. I'd give you a freebie and use Haunch Crow.
especially
I'm going to check.
if I
Embor's
have an
weight.
Embor with Heat Crash.
I'm going to check Embor's weight. Embor weighs 330.7 pounds. That is lighter than I was expecting it to be.
Yeah, it's kind of amazing. Like, as a kid, I thought these Pokemon were so much bigger than they were, but then come to find out they're actually either my size or they're, like...
I think, what was it? Charizard's height is actually just like 5'9" or something.
I used to think Typhlosion was massive with how it, like, stood in the original games, but it's like, holy shit, they're short as fuck.
This is why I prefer the anime portrayal of some of these Pokemon, because the anime makes the legendaries much larger than they are in the games. And I feel like that makes them better, because they're legendary. They're much preferred if they were larger than life. Like, I could stare an Articuno straight in the eye without having to stretch much.
Ooh, brick.
That should not be possible. I'm a fucking tiny-ass person.
Well, that all depends. Are you looking at a normal Articuno, or are you looking at the smug-ass Galarian one? That's always, like,
They're both
flying
the
and looking
same-
down
they're
upon
both
you.
the same height.
Well, it doesn't matter. One's gonna just keep flying up there somehow with its wings folded. It's psychic, I know. Just let me have the joke. Anyway, yeah.
Articuno is 5'7". That thing should not be 5'7". Anyways, now Big Pig's evolved, you can teach him Scald. You can teach him Wild Charge. Teach him Poison Jab.
I think the moveset I currently got on him is actually pretty good for now.
I feel like if anything, we'd probably get rid of like Flame Charge down the line for maybe Head Smash.
Oh yeah, the
You're really-
reason I was saying, the reason I was talking about Final Fantasy IX is because I started, like, you know how we were talking about the sword fighting thing before?
Yeah.
And I was actually looking it up because I thought, hey, is it randomized or is there actually a pattern? Because I thought it would be funny if it's like, okay, I have to take into account, you know, what is it, delay, and I'm just shouting commands to Silver, like, okay, left, square, X. Just,
Oh god, yeah.
I feel like it would be better
No,
just to let him try to solve it on his own. Plus,
yeah, well, it doesn't
It's
matter
not
because
like
it's
the fighting
randomized. It's
not like the
randomized.
fighting thing is even important. It just gets you an item that you'd get later.
Well, also that same item, namely the Moonstone, there's only 4 of them in the game, if I remember right. In fact, you get a special achievement for getting all of them, but it's not like he's gonna go for achievements anyhow.
Yeah,
I mean-
because he's probably not gonna play the PC version. He's probably gonna emulate the PS1 version.
Well,
Just
I mean,
as well, because the PC version.
Or he could play the Switch version, which has, in the menu, it has speed up, auto battle, no battles, and constant 9999 damage.
Okay, that's the same as the PC version then.
It is?
Because, yeah, the Steam version has boosters like that. So I was gonna say, if you emulate, you're kind of getting the authentic experience.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing, if you use the boosters, apparently you can cheat at the minigame. At a lot of the minigames, because it'll, like, go slower or something.
I used the boosters to cheat at the final boss, because I couldn't be fucked to actually fight through 69,000 HP.
Well, I guess I'm the Giga Chad then, because I did it normally.
Look! You fight the You fight the final boss directly after you fight Transkuja and Nova Dragon. I'm not dealing with that shit.
Well, excuse me, I managed just fine, thank you very much. I mean, I'm sorry FF9
I'm a lazy bitch.
Listen, I'm sorry if FF9 isn't some piss-easy, you know, pussy game like Final Fantasy X, okay? I'm sorry.
Goodbye, you're out of the call.
FF9's it's a man's game, I'm sorry.
You actually kicked him out.
Yes, I did.
I'm clipping that.
Do it. Yes, totally clip it.
That was my oath. That was my oath. That was my oath.
Okay, that was actually legitimately funny.
It was. That's what I was aiming for.
Oh, man.
Oh, good.
I suppose one thing
I'll
I
be
could do is
honest,
for days where I
really-
can't COCOM, what I would do is I would just write you special notes. Just be like, hey, you know, look out for this. You might want to do this here, you know. And then Forrest can just take it.
Like, I didn't 100% Final Fantasy 9, but I beat it, so I could probably also help him.
Whatever
I mean,
works,
I was
yeah.
gonna say, you could probably just be there helping him anyway, but I would probably just write some special notes down for him, either
I
way.
will definitely have to be there for Final Fantasy 8 and 10, because 8, I got to the final dungeon in, so I'd be able to help him up, like, all the way up to that point. And 10 is my favorite game of all time, so of fucking course I'm gonna be there screaming in his ear the whole way.
What's the matter, sweetie? I got Harriet just sitting there looking up at me, probably begging for food like she usually does.
Aw.
I got Lance sleeping behind me.
And I think it's about time I headed.
You
But
had it?
yeah, the reason I was saying that thing about looking up the Final Fantasy IX video about the sword fight is because it started, you know, of course I look up one video so I get recommended a bunch of other videos
Yeah.
and stuff. So I just start watching them and I'm like, fuck, I'm falling in love with this game all over again. I can't wait to COCOM.
You've fallen into the rabbit
Alright.
hole.
So,
Yeah.
the Moonstone of Final Fantasy 9 gives Aiko, Carbuncle,
Ooh.
but the thing is, that means that you literally only need the one.
Well, actually, funny thing, I didn't even realize this until I looked this up on the wiki, but apparently if you equip Aiko with a certain gemstone, it changes what Carbuncle does.
Huh.
Yeah, it
It
does.
changes how Ruby Light works,
does.
so yeah.
Yeah, it changes, what it does, that changes, Carbuncle's Ruby Light to a healing attack. Oh wait, so it doesn't give her Carbuncle, it just changes Carbuncle. It makes it, heal it. It makes Carbuncle heal.
Yeah.
Oh no, it doesn't heal, it protect and shell, so it's not reflect. But again, that means that you literally only need the one. Unless you want to make a bunch of Pro Rouges. But there are other ways to get Pro Rouges.
I will say though, one
maybe
thing
they
you're gonna
just-
want to do in that game is steal every chance you get.
You think maybe
because-
they just made the other moonstones as kind of like an insurance policy?
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe, because one you can straight up buy from a Moogle merchant, like late in the game.
Yeah.
So, probably.
The thing is that the other gemstones are far more useful because the more of a certain gemstone you have in your inventory, the stronger the summon that's connected to it gets.
Yep.
But Moonstone doesn't give you a summon, it literally just changes Carbuncle's effect. So the Moonstone doesn't really impact anything in battle other than just giving Carbuncle a different effect. And you only need the one for that in that case.
One thing I was actually planning on doing was, because I have FF9 on PC, what I was actually thinking of doing is, like, prior to whenever you stream, I would basically play on my own and be like, oh yeah, I remember that. And then, like, when you start playing through, it's like, yeah, you're going to want to do this. Like, sort of like playing along with you, you could say.
Yeah, that would be neat.
we're gonna have him speed run so he can get Excalibur 2.
Okay, fun thing about that, the clock can actually overflow, meaning you could still get it.
Oh my god, that's right. I forgot about that. Yeah, here's the thing. Your reward for speedrunning the game is a reference to Enkidu. In like the final dungeon, a reference to Enkidu and the weapon Excalibur 2, which you can only use for that final dungeon.
Oh, that is kind of dickish.
While it's arguably Steiner's ultimate weapon, Ragnarok is his second best and arguably better in some instances, but...
I consider Ragnarok his actual ultimate weapon, and Excalibur 2 is just a secret weapon.
Although in official like artwork and the figurines, it seems like Excalibur is his true weapon.
I mean, that would make sense. He's a knight.
Yeah, true.
So
but hey, maybe after Princess Garnet, maybe he's the one destined to be king.
Here's the reference to Enkidu. Brother Gil, bro, I found a sword like you told me. There were two. One of them had a lame name, something too. It's a dingy old thing with a flash of decorations. Some you probably liked. So I went with Excalibur. I'll be back after I find the tin armor.
And tin armor is a real thing you can get. You have to synthesize it from a certain character after you defeat him. And by the way, this certain character is... Well, not only is he a super boss, he was originally going to be the final boss.
Do you really smack your lips every time you speak?
Yes.
Yeah, you
I didn't realize I was. I didn't even realize I was doing it. Funny enough.
Tin armor is I believe it's actually the ultimate armor in the game. So Enkidu's going after something that Gilgamesh would actually want.
Actually, now hold up now.
I'm going to shove.
You know, because you said I smacked my lips, that was the first thing I thought of. Now hold up.
God damn it. Anyways, I love the tin armor being Steiner's ultimate armor because it just goes back to what Zidane calls Steiner.
Alright, I do seriously have to get going. Those patties aren't gonna flip themselves.
Fair enough.
Alrighty, I'll see you guys, talk to you guys when I talk to you.
Alright, talk to you later.
Yeah. So, I should bring up that Gilgamesh is indeed in Final Fantasy IX. He is the four-armed bounty hunter in the Dark City, I forget what it's called, who bumps into Garnet, or bumps into like either Garnet or Steiner and pickpockets them. His true form is only revealed if you get a certain rank of Monster Hunter.
Oh, wow.
A Treasure Hunter. Because in that world, while Gilgamesh is in that world, he's a Treasure Hunter. Gilgamesh's whole journey while trapped, while being like bounced from reality to reality by the Void, is trying to get enough weapons to make the Void bring him home.
Ah.
Like trying to get strong enough weapons to be able to make his way back home.
Ooh.
So in Final Fantasy IX, he's become a treasure hunter. He's looking for something strong enough to bring him home. And it's not until he visits the world of Final Fantasy VIII that he gets that in Odin Sentetsuken. Because Odin in Final Fantasy VIII has a sword strong enough to rip holes in dimensions.
You know what? Screw it. I'm finally getting rid of Aqua Ring.
Nice.
For Ring Dance!
As your reminder, how you unlock Gilgamesh in Final Fantasy VIII is he has to be counter-killed by Cypher in your third encounter with him at Lunatic Pandora.
Oh, yeah.
After which his sword goes flying and rips a hole in the fabric of reality, letting Gilgamesh into that world. I'm not kidding. Odin's
no, I think I remember.
You have to tear through reality.
I think I remember that from Super Genius's playthrough.
Yeah. And then you have to wait for 8 real life minutes. And Gilgamesh will show up and end the battle. Why they ask you to wait 8 like actual minutes?
Probably to
Is beyond me.
probably to instill you with a fear of hopelessness.
Cypher's never that tough of a boss, though.
Wasn't he in like that particular boss fight? Like he was really difficult.
I don't think he was.
Yep, there it is.
I guess in that fight he was like one of the last fights before Endgame, but like Cypher's never really been that big of a challenge before that.
Hyper potion, yay. Oh. Dang it. Run.
Run! Run away and never return.
Really? Freaking Lion King?
Yes.
Ooh, Dynamo! Pure electric, you said, yes?
You're electric, but it has levitate.
In that case.
Seeing reason one of why it's my favorite electric type of all time, and my favorite Pokemon of all time, it has no weaknesses. It is perfection.
Your Dynamo is sheer heart attack.
Combine
Really?
it with the fact.
Once?
Combine that with the fact that I just love Lampreys, and the Electros has an actually really good design and good stats. I will not hear any arguments from anyone. Yeah, it's the greatest Pokemon of all time. Even though I know you don't agree. In fact, I'm gonna... What Pokemon did you say was the best one of all time in that table?
I forget.
I'm gonna scroll up in the Pokemon channel to check. Ah, my toe just cracked.
There we go, found a star piece.
I'm gonna be upset if I did all this scrolling and it turns out you never posted it.
Speed up.
Where is it? I know we didn't do it that long ago.
Milk.
Here we go. Who said it was Pikachu? You scrub.
I don't think I said it was Pikachu, like, stat-wise.
Scrub.
Ooh, rare candy. Ooh, piece of candy. That's
hey,
what I was
turning into John.
That's what I was going into the bag for.
You're becoming John. You're becoming the piece of candy kind of person.
And up this way. Bright powder.
Well, I just realized Pikachu is your favorite Pokemon of all time, but it's not your favorite electric type of all time. That's Joltik.
Yeah.
You like Pikachu just because of its design, not for its typing, not for anything. It's just Pikachu.
Pretty much.
Again, you scrub.
Right, it was supposed to go up those stairs.
Yep. So, work off today?
Supposedly, assuming I don't get called in again.
I love how angry you were last night. Like, oh, come on. What's the point of days off?
Yeah.
Like, that is the perfectly reasonable explanation. Reaction. Because it literally is. Every day you have off, you still somehow get called in.
Yep.
Almost like they don't have enough delivery boys.
Almost like they don't have enough people, period. Ooh, Electro Ball.
My god, it is still just snowing like mad.
I think I'll go ahead and actually get rid of Slash. Electro Ball. Yee. Watchog, I think I'll switch out to Cho. Oh yeah, because I used the PP max. Let's see, Heat Crash now has 16.
Shohakai, the only member of the team who can kill someone by sitting on them.
Oh yeah! There's N. Many different
So
values.
He has a Boldor, a Joltik, a Fairseed, and I forget the last. Oh, it's a Clink that he has.
Alright, fighting N.
Actually makes it so that Chohakai is the perfect opener against him. Because all of his Pokemon are weak to one of Chohakai's types. Fairseed is weak to both, in fact. Boldor, weak to fighting. Joltik, and Clink is also weak to both. Joltik, weak to fire. Fairseed and Clink are weak to both fire and fighting.
Okay. Ha ha ha. I one-shot the Boldor.
He raised his speed sharply, but it doesn't matter.
Omae wa mou shindeiru. Nani? Switching to Cho. Big pig.
You can be a big pig too. Oi!
Yankin, yep. For some bacon. Heat Crash. Heat Crash against the Joltik.
Oh my god! It's 4 inches tall and like, I think under a pound. You check Heat Crash again, see how much power that had behind it.
It one-shot it.
It was going to no matter what,
Yeah.
but I want to see by how much.
Heat Crash again.
Crash. So, taking into account Joltik and Embo's weight, that had 120 power behind it. With Stab, that goes up to 180. With True Effectiveness, that goes up to 360.
Big pig.
Congrats, you did more damage than you did 1.5 times as much damage as a self-destruct.
You know what they say, ain't no kill like overkill. Porkamania, brother.
That Joltik didn't just faint. That Joltik was erased from existence. Oh, and you're like 7 times as heavy as Pharisee. That's fun. That's enough. That goes up to 720 power. I was like, okay, so 330 minus 330. Okay, so 40 divided by 330. That's 12%. That was 720 power. How does it feel to have left 2 of his Pokemon as smoldering craters?
Porkamania, brother.
Porkamania, a wrestling event where it's okay to absolutely eradicate your opponent from existence.
Nothing wrong with...
What's with the title?
What?
Butterfree and the skee.
That's what I said at the beginning of the stream, wasn't it? Butterfree and the skee.
Oh my god.
It comes full circle.
I just realized I know what Marianne does for the party.
What?
She's Cho's manager.
Cho's manager? How come?
Cause he's a wrestler, he needs a manager.
Oop.
She's the one who books him all his gigs.
Now just imagining this Joltik typing on the laptop.
Eee. Man, there's a lot of trains today.
You're near a train track?
Live decently close to one, yeah. About, like, 5-minute walk, from where I live.
Hmm.
Like, it's a little ways down the hill.
Ah, finally, here at Mistralton.
This is where the move tutor, this is where the move reminder, the move deleter live.
Alright. For now, given the time, I think I'm gonna go ahead and heal and then call it here.
Alright, in between streams, you can consider potentially teaching Chohakai Hammer Arm.
Ooh.
Go from slaps to a fucking lariat.
Alright, let's see. Do.
I mean, it's not like we're relying on Chohakai's speed. Oh, right, we need to check Chohakai's stats.
Oh, yeah.
Because even though Hammer Arm lowers Cho's speed, it's not like we're relying on it anyways.
Summary.
I'm so curious.
Speed is 57.
That's not
The only thing...
124! 124 attack!
Porkamania, brother!
Jesus Christ, he is swole! Yeah, we're definitely not relying on his speed, so next time I think we will give him Hammer Arm over Arm Thrust.
Yeah.
Or... I think not many of our Pokemon are built to be slow.
Let's see.
His defense is half of his attack. He's a glass cannon. He's a glass cannon.
Yep. But even then, he's pretty bulky to make up for it.
Ha.
Like I said, big pig. Alright, let's see. Bruce has some pretty good speed. As does Foss. my dick is... My dick is doing alright. Just a couple more levels and she'll evolve into a Seismitoad. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and save here. Hehe, Pokédex is at 69. Nice.
Maybe that's the number of Pokemon we've seen, because I know for a fact that ain't the number we've caught.
Right.
We now have the baby!
We have the baby. Alright. Let's see. Who are we going to?
Christ, those trains are loud. I know you can't hear them because they're still not loud enough to be picked up on my mic. Those are loud. Why is that the trains are running during a snowstorm?
I mean, they gotta transport some goods somewhere.
I guess. It's a really bad day to do it.
Ooh. Okay. Let's go ahead and raid Kuragi Tutu, who is currently playing some Pokemon Legends Arceus. Let's see. And we're gonna raid with Porkamania.
Orcomania!
I am a real Unovan.
Oh yeah, brother! I'm gonna take it this shit. Wait, for birds? Screw it, I ain't doing shit. Boss is all you. He pats her back.
And Foss is just like, wait, what?
And then the next gym he solos.
Alright,
This
Kuragi.
next gym he has a double advantage against. It's the ice gym.
Yep. Alright.
I just realized that means it will be beating the gym run by a martial artist with a wrestler.
Hey, wrestling is a martial art.
It's fitting. It's very fitting.
Alright. Let's go
I think
ahead.
Pokemania is becoming the new, no one expects the Shinobi Inquisition. Because we've used it the past 3 times. It fits every time.
Alright, let's go ahead and raid.
Oh man, imagine if John was live, we could have raided him with it.